This episode, we're going to be looking at two different products to see the effects of the roughness on the acrylic surface. The main idea of this experiment is to determine if deodorant and lip balm would affect the surface roughness of the acrylic material. We want to determine if lip balm or deodorant is either hydrophobic or hydrophilic as you apply it to the surface of acrylic, along with placing 5 drops of liquid water onto the material. So overall, the idea here is to solve for the variable R, which is basically the ratio of the applied coated area over the smooth area. The main materials used for this experiment are Q-tips, lip balm, deodorant, acrylic, disposable pipettes, and colored water. So the overall experimental setup consists of a camera phone, which is able to get the pictures that we need for our 5 droplets. We will have the pipette dispensing the liquid water, the acrylic material of choice, and we will also have the main surface, which is going to be a table. So for the procedures, I broke it up into 2 sections since we have to deal with the smooth acrylic and we'll also have to apply the product onto the acrylic material again. So first off, we would just have to kind of mix up with water and our food coloring, then add 5 drops to the acrylic plates. Then we'll take a snapshot of the 5 drops in which it will form to a single droplet, and we'll analyze the contact angle. After wiping off the liquid from the acrylic piece, then we'll have to apply the layer of products, which is the deodorant and the lip balm, and we would just have to apply an even layer of it and add 5 drops again to each of those surfaces, then take a snapshot of the coated surfaces so we can analyze the contact angle. After conducting the experiment, I was able to get the contact angles with the lip balm surface and the deodorant surface. And for my R values, I did get 1.17 for lip balm, and I have my deodorant with an R value of 1.4. The contact angle without any coating on the acrylic material was at 49.58 degrees. I've also analyzed with the help of the software to extract the surface area approximation for the different droplets onto the surface of the uncoated and coated acrylic surfaces. With the help of MATLAB, I was able to analyze each of the R values that I did conduct throughout this experiment, along with finding the true R value in which I did obtain the approximated surface areas of the droplets onto the surface of the acrylic material. I've also used the experimental error equation to see if my R values are in agreement with each other for the true and the expected R. And from what I have, for R1, I did have an error of 54%, and my R2, I did have a 72% error. To conclude everything, the experiment wasn't too bad, but it went smoothly, even though there was some experimental error, just comparing and contrasting with my R values. I also did think that maybe the angles I have could have been slightly off, which could have led to some weird values that didn't really correspond with each other. Also, the orientation of the camera could have been affected too for analyzing the contact angle for sure. Then also, dispensing the 5 drops could have led to some inconsistent results just because maybe each drop wasn't the exact same amount of liquid. Then this idea is just assuming that this is a sessile drop. And before we end, we kind of see that having lip balm and the deodorant applied to the acrylic material makes the water droplet hydrophilic. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.